Welcome to our session number 9. It's another detailing phase, so I've compressed the hour into 5 minutes to make it less boring for those who are not doing the detailing work. So most of this is going to be focused on the back face of the monster Cutie skull. Right now I'm placing the spheres for the eyes and then building up some geometry around that so it kind of matches the feel of the front with the muscle tissue that hangs out around the eyes. It's not meant to exactly match, but it's meant to kind of give you the impression that it's made out of the same stuff. Here I'm just kind of blocking in the teeth. Right now it's just spheres that have been mushed into jelly beans. Eventually I'm going to do more details with the teeth, but I think I'm going to do that towards the end because there are more teeth to come. The underfaces need some teethers. So, but yeah. So right now I think I'm dynameshing to make sure that there's even polygon distribution around all that muscle tissue that I just built up, and now it's time to do some detail sculpting. And a lot of this is the same stuff I've been using this entire time. Damien standard brush, clay buildup brush, and very little move tool, because at this point I want to keep the overall silhouette pretty much the same. Move tool is used for when I want to make big changes to the silhouette, and that's usually I usually use that during the dynameshing phase where I'm not worried about details and things like that. So one fun trick with the Damien standard brush, if you use a wide radius and light pressure with your touch, if you're using a stylus, then you can get these nice creases that have round edges on either side. So just kind of like a round dent instead of the very sharp crease that normally happens when you use the Damien standard brush at a smaller radius. So right now I'm just doing some pinching and extra cutting and checking to see if it matches up with the rest of the figure. Yeah, so Damien standard is really good for also bringing out crisp edges. Instead of carving into an object, you can also make it pull out to a sharp edge. So that's a very useful tool. There's also some inflate here, especially when I want something to be a little bit more round and bulbous. So I'll use the inflate to do some of that stuff. Most of this session is focused on the turtle. I call it a turtle head, but it's not really a turtle head. It kind of looks like a turtle head, this forehead stuff that's kind of going on in there. And as you see, as I'm sculpting, I change the shader quite a bit. Certain shaders give you a different look to what you're working on. So you can see some of them have some backlight built into it so that an object might appear more, I guess, flat. Some of them have harsher shadows, so it allows you to see how light will affect certain angles of the piece. Other shaders bring out the highlights a little bit more, and so I like to vary the shader that I use whenever I'm sculpting. My favorite shader is this brass one that I think I downloaded that off of the Pixelogic site. So believe it or not, this is as far as I got with this particular hour. I didn't get to touch much of the other bits of the face, and this is still level 1 detail sculpting, so we're almost done. Almost done with this session. And now I'm just doing a couple of test renders to check out the shadows. And here is a super clean render out of Keyshot. This is using basic ZBrush clay material. It's pretty cool. So that's gonna do it for our session number 9. If you enjoy this stuff, or if you find this stuff helpful at all, please consider donating to my Patreon. And if you like what you're seeing on the channel here, please like and subscribe and share with all your friends and tell them how amazing it is to learn how to sculpt in ZBrush. Oh my god, thank you very much. I'll check you later. Bye.